What is up, guys? We are back with some more Skate Early Access gameplay. And since we are a little bit out of the tutorial, I think what I wanted to do today was just go through some runs, do some lines, you know, kind of shine where I feel I shine the best in skate games.
You gotta get down there. By any means necessary.
Because I've talked about it with on my Tony Hawk gameplays about how like being able to get off the board is like such a game changer. Like you can just accomplish a lot more. There's a lot more fun you can explore. And plus, I've just been seeing more and more of like what people are cooking up with like the skate, uh, physics and just the various like runs you could do, the various distances that you can traverse just within the air of just various tricks. I've seen people make insane ramps on like the tops of buildings and stuff. I mean, I'm definitely not there yet, but I definitely for sure could see myself just exploring, getting some cool lines, getting some good footage. And like I've talked about, these gameplays will probably be a little random. It's kind of like a plan B type game, where if I can't quite figure out what I want to start working on next, I will absolutely hop back on in. But in the grand scheme of things, in the grand scheme of things, I definitely think that I'll be still chipping
Like
away at my
every great
library.
skate city, San Van has a DIY skate park under a bridge. Usually, with trolls living under it. The Dax trolled it up and built Bond skis. It's great for learning about skating transitions. I've got a little training module ready for you when you get there.
Definitely think the flips are pretty cool. And yeah, guys, we're still going to be chipping it away at GTA. Um, if if it's not October by the time that this gets uploaded, we're still going to be chipping away at GTA. But if it is October when I put this out, we will be starting with Resident Evil 8 to kind of start off the spooky games month. I've played a little bit of Resident Evil games. I think I've talked about how ooh, um, I've talked about how I've only played like little bits and pieces of 4. I beat, I think, either 5 or 6. I know I beat 7, and then I beat 8 on the PlayStation 4. So I'm kind of revisiting a game and maybe paying a little bit of closer attention because I was not totally attentive when I was playing it. I kind of just got it for cheap and it seemed fun at the time. But my problem with like Resident Evil games is that it feels like that once you beat it, unless you're gonna like tackle another hard difficulty, which I know that's kind of the appeal with like Resident Evil games. You feel like you just kind of accomplished everything in the game. Like there's no real reason to dive on in. And it's not even like Resident Evil games. It's like other games definitely have that aspect. But maybe it'll be a little bit different, and especially since I'm going to be making videos out of it, making a lot of spooky stuff, a lot of spooky stuff in the works, folks. Boom. Yeah, that was my bad. Yo, what happened there? I think my goal right now is I'm wanting to just get a nice combo. Oh, that was pretty nice. And as always, guys, we do have GTA shorts. I have a bunch scheduled until the end of the month. I still have a couple of at the time of recording. I still have a couple of more days that I need to record for. So I will kind of, when those gameplays come out, I will still cut shorts from those and still schedule them, just to make sure that I kind of got a little bit of everything from GTA, just so we can end September on like a good note with like just a lot of GTA. And then a little bit of skate. I mean, not too much skate footage. I did kind of just want to bang out like 3 videos and kind of make some shorts from those, especially since the game is new, and also just to kind of, because with September it is kind of a break, just because I have been kind of going a little hard with games, with especially with the fact that I've beaten 3 in like the last like 2 months or so. So just overall, like just something that isn't
Transition skating
too much of a
is
focus, I
anytime you see a
guess.
curved bank that goes up towards vertical. Perfect for big airs. Once you get the basics down here, your skater eyes will see transition spots everywhere. Looks fun, eh? Time for you to grab your board and boost some airs. Let's practice on solid ground before we get in the air. Before you start, set a session marker. You can thank me later. All right, let the roll-in do the work. One push and gravity does the rest.
Let's go. That was pretty awesome.
Flying feels good, doesn't it? Now return to your session marker for a spin refresher. With all the air you get skating transition, you'll definitely toss some spinning winners. Spin it, winner! So sick! Okay. Remember, surrender to the rolling, and just focus on your trick. That was dope! You've got your spins and grabs locked in. Why don't you session the Dax trolley transition home under the bridge? Session challenges give you the time and freedom to skate it your way while crushing goals.
The Dax often regulate the airspace over Bonski to prevent crusty crows from roosting and leaving unpleasant deposits. Help them out by clearing the air with some of those grabs and spins you've been learning. It's go time.
Oh,
crazy. You shredded the beep out of old Bonsky. Anyway, it's time for me to go clean my grip tape. Worn grip is a phobia of mine. Is there a name for that? While I'm gone, V's got some recommended reading to help you get the most out of the RIP initiative. Enjoy!
The Dax heard you shut down the session in Bonsky. Izzy's left you something from them back at Extrovert. Let's go.
Alright guys, so I think we're just going to go to Extrovert and then we're going to go ahead and call it quits. Definitely stay tuned if I hop back on this. It will kind of be sporadic, a little bit random. But we're still going to do it. We're still going to... I mean, there's no real pressure for me to kind of complete the story, especially with Skate.
Stuff in store if you keep increasing your rep in Edgemont. The other neighborhoods have the same deal too.
Because, like, with Skate, you're kind of just doing goals. Like, there's not really a story, per se, other than that, like, you're just a skater in the city. Ugh. Here I was wanting a clean line. Man. Ugh. You know, we'll go ahead and hit this spot for a little bit. And I think even with the Skate gameplays, I'm probably going to maybe do like 1 or 2 shorts. Because I'm still pretty rusty, nothing really too exciting on the Skate front. A lot of bails. Yo! Oh, man. Alright, we're going to try to hit this rail and then we'll probably call it quits. Alright guys, so we will probably call it quits right here. I definitely want to thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to like and subscribe. Be sure to follow the socials. They'll be in the description of this video. Be sure to keep an eye out for more Skate shorts. I'll be cooking up from, you know, a lot of the few gameplays that I make. As well as be sure to keep an eye out for the GTA shorts. We have a bunch scheduled. We still got some GTA gameplay to do at the time of recording. And with that in mind, we are also going to be starting Spooky Games Month. We got a lot of stuff in the works, a lot of fun stuff in the works, a couple change ups. So yeah, with that in mind, guys, I definitely want to thank you for your time. You guys have a great rest of your day, and thank you for your time.